All right, man. Let's go and get this started. Welcome to Rant and Chill. I'm your host, Mr. Deadman. On this channel, I like to rant and I like to chill. We're going to be kind of chilling, dude. We're just be hanging out, talking about a couple things here. First off tonight, does BABYMETAL Moa need another song? Let's see. How does BABYMETAL Metal Kingdom compare to Metallica? How does it stack up against Metallica? And I put a poll out there. What is, according to this channel, what is the best, what is the favorite LOVEBITES album? And NEMOPHILA. You've been pronouncing the name wrong this whole time. You're going to learn how to pronounce it correctly. We'll go through this stuff on this stream here in this episode. So, let's talk about this. Right off the bat, let's talk about Moa Metal here. BABYMETAL, Moa Metal. If you're a BABYMETAL fan, you know Moa Metal. You know who she is. You don't need an introduction, but if you don't know, then I guess really check out BABYMETAL. Okay, I don't know if because you don't know who Moa Metal is. It's like, well, where to even begin? Yeah, but Sue. If you don't know, I'll put it in that way. Sue is obviously the one who sings the most. Moa is the backup singer. She also does. She helps with dancing as well. There is a third person that you'll see that replaced a third member that was in the band, Yui. But ever since she left, there's been a fill-in with the Avengers slot. But anyway, Moa Metal is a fan favorite. The fans love her. Now, I'll say, as a fan of BABYMETAL, I'm gonna just ask this question, guys. Do you think that some fans may love Moa Metal a little too much? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm a fan of BABYMETAL. I understand the girls work hard. I appreciate what they do. I respect what they've done. With that said, I don't think I'm gonna have a poster of Moa Metal behind me. That's just me. There's reasons for that, and I do feel a little uncomfortable, kind of paying that close attention to her, especially how she looks and all that, when a lot of the material was made when they were kids, and you can still go back and watch the shows, and it's kind of weird. Like, what I'm saying is, some people seem to really like her, like really point out how cute she is and things like that. It's like I'm a dude, right? I'm a guy that has kids, and like, I'd feel kind of weird if some random guy were to say my daughter looks cute. I'd be like, what are you saying? What are you saying? You know, it'd be understandable if it was like a friend-ish, depending on how they were to say it. But it just seems a little strange. And also, I'm the guy, if you look at this channel, I do gravure stuff. I react to that. What's gravure? Gravure is like chicks in bikinis posing in very sexy ways, and then those ladies do that for the intention is there. They're in a occupation or profession, if you will, where that is what the expectation is. They're going to pose in sexy ways to be seen for attention. Men and women are going to give them that attention, and okay, all right. I don't even like looking at, like, let's say the ladies of LOVEBITES. Yeah, they're hot, sure. They're very stunning. They're like goddesses on stage, but I don't like to feast on them. I don't want my eyes to feast on them like, let's say, a gravure model or anything. It's because I don't think they would want that anyway. You know, I just don't see that being the sort of reaction that they're looking for, or sort of the attention that they're looking for, I should say. Whereas a gravure model, that's kind of the expectation. So yeah, those are my two reasons why, like, you're not gonna see posters of Moa Metal behind me, or be seeing like drooling with Moa Metal on the screen. It's just I'm not going there. I see some fans do that, and I kind of wonder what's going on there, but maybe I shouldn't. You know, there is a place where some guys, there might be older men, and they might say like cute in passing and not mean anything. It just mean totally innocent. And then there might be the other guys. You know what I'm talking about. So, but with that said, another thing that comes up a lot with Moa Metal, and I brought this up myself. Is why doesn't Moa Metal get more of a singing role, right? Well, I mean, the answer is quite clear. Maybe Moa Metal doesn't want more of a singing career. It's very simple. Like, Moa Metal is going to get what she wants, and if she doesn't want a singing, if she doesn't want more, what's that singing career? I mean, if she doesn't want more solo songs, then she's not going to get them. You know, that's not what she wants. It seems like she really prefers being backup and dancing. In fact, she has a lot of respect towards Sue. If you followed their so from the very beginning of BABYMETAL, Moa has always looked up to Sue as a guide, if you will. Was very inspired by her, and you can say looked up to her as an older sister. That too. Oh, I would say this. Oh, about Moa Metal. This might upset some people. I've noticed this, and it really strikes me. It's kind of weird. There's not only some men, I should say, probably a very small percentage, that have a weird fixation on Moa. But there's this other group. I'm not sure what they are. They might be, I'm going to describe. There's some people who have this idea that because the way Moa Metal and Sue Metal interact on stage, like holding hands and having close poses and being very cute with each other and very friendly, they take that to mean something else. Like, you'll see people look at that and interpret it in a way that goes with, I guess, a narrative that they already have cooked up or something. I don't know. It's crazy. It's like, what are you talking about? If you follow me on this, you understand what I'm saying. Essentially, what I'm saying is that they'll see a situation where Moa Metal and Sue Metal are being, friendly on stage, holding hands and posing close, whatever, pat on the head or whatever, a little poke on the nose and be like, or a little kiss in the cheek or whatever. They'll see something like that and be like, oh, they're lesbian. I know it sounds crazy, but some people think that, which is like, really? That's where you go with that? You don't go with like, maybe like she's like an older sister and she has like a lot of respect for her and maybe sees her as close, not just a friend, but like a family member. Like what, like, why do people have to take it to, like a dirty place? When I say dirty place, you know what I'm talking about. Why do people have to take it to like the bedroom and stuff? Okay, why do people have to take it that far? And there are some people who do. There's some people who do that. And if you want to find this, just go on Facebook. Just go on Facebook and search Moa groups, and you'll see it. Or go on YouTube, find some Moa Sue stuff, and you'll see them try to suggest that Moa is a lesbian. I'm not joking. And you've probably already seen it before. It's weird. It's like, can't you just let them be? Jeez. Oh my God. You see two chicks hold hands, and the next thing you know, you think they're gay. Wow. Never thought this conversation would come up, but here we go. But also, going back with Moa Metal and more singing roles, I saw this discussed on Reddit. I was like, okay, let's entertain this because it's something I entertained before. Why doesn't Moa Metal get more singing roles? Like I said, because a quick answer, probably the correct answer is she doesn't want them. Oh, but they'll say, but Moa Metal has solo singing roles. She does, but it's not like she got them because, it's not like it was intended like that by design. Meaning that Onodore Daisukusen and Song 4, the black baby metal songs that were for Moa Metal and Yui Metal, they were designed that way for those two to sing. Okay, the idea, the lore is something like this. So correct me if I'm wrong. Fill in the blanks. That Sue would be gone off the stage, and then Yui and Moa Metal would be possessed by dark spirits that would get them to rap or get them to sing other songs. Okay, that's song 4. That's Onodori Daisukusen. Now Yui's not here anymore. And now we do have a third person, Avengers, but the Avengers, I don't even really think they sing. I think they just lip sync, honestly. But whenever it's time to do Onodori Daisukusen, it's Moa Metal. Asu's gonna leave. There was one performance, and to this day I cannot find the actual footage of it, where I think Yui and Moa were doing Onodori Daisukusen, and Sue comes on stage. And there was some sort of interaction, and man, I wish I could find it. But for the most part, now, since Yui's gone, it's Moa Metal singing in. And some people bring up, oh, what about Headbanger when Moa Metal sing it? That was like a special thing. That was a special thing. And maybe they could happen again, but it's a special thing, okay? My thing is, sure, there'll be times when Moa Metal may sing, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really nice. People are going to enjoy it. But for the most part, Asu is the main singer. There's nothing wrong with that. Moa Metal seems to like it that way. Yeah, just, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. I know we want to hear her voice. She just have a really good voice. And it's like, okay, yeah, it'd be nice if there was something where she had like a solo bit or something. But, I've asked that question and I've received the answer too. And it's like, well, when the time is right for her, when it's time for her to do that, that's when it will happen. That's it. Plain and simple. Easy peasy, Now, the question here, how does BABYMETAL stack up against Metallica? BABYMETAL's Metal Kingdom stack up against Metallica? Well, let's take a look at that. Let me put something on the screen here real fast. We're going to go take a look at some charts. You like charts? I like charts. I like stuff like that. Where is Chrome? Hold on. One second. Let me put this up here. Okay, it's this one right here. All right, let's go put this on the screen. First off, there is a poll here. Best new metal songs. We're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at this poll. All right, the 10 best new metal songs you need to hear right now. And the mix is Metallica. You have BABYMETAL. You got Sabaton. Which we'll get to here. So the article goes, we talk a big week for new music in the metal world. Metallica surprise dropped the second single from their upcoming album 72 Seasons. Sleep Token dropped 2 new songs barely a fortnight after their last releases. And BABYMETAL gave us a fresh taste of their upcoming album, The Other One. All right. So people are voting. Let's take a look at the chart here, or let's take a look at the options. Vote for Metal Hammer's new track of the week, January 20th. You got Metallica screaming. Not going to say the whole thing because that would be no bueno for YouTube. Sponsors don't like that word. But Metallica screaming S. BABYMETAL, Metal Kingdom, Sabaton, The First Soldier, which sounds really good. I mean, it sounds very 80s. I kind of liked it. In Flames, Meet Your Maker. I don't think I've heard that. And I like In Flames. I really like some In Flames. In Flames is really good. One of my favorite In Flames albums was, it's a tie between Horrible. Actually, no tie. It's Horrible. There's no tie. It's Horrible. Episode 666. That's a good song. All right, anyway. Sleep Token. Two Sleep Token songs. Okay. Something as Silence. Jesus Peace. I don't know that. Inthios. Don't know that. Yeah, there's a couple bands I just don't know of. I just do not know them. The Lucid. Don't know them either. Okay. Now, though, we're going to vote for BABYMETAL Metal Kingdom. I mean, Metallica screaming ass. I heard it. Let me tell you something. You know, Megadeth has a better sound now, okay? I don't mean that just now. I mean, compared to me, when I'm saying late stage Metallica versus late stage Megadeth, Megadeth wins. Megadeth wins. All right. So, according to this poll, thank you. You've already counted your votes. So, you know they only count the votes once. Vote for the votes are coming in. And who's on top? It's not Metallica. It's not Sabaton. It's not In Flames. It's BABYMETAL. It's BABYMETAL. That's who's on top. Look at that. Let's take a look at something here. Let's take a look at this. You see this? Let's make this bigger. Top 100 heavy metal singles charts today in Japan. I refreshed this already. When we refresh again, in case you don't believe me, look at all these ads. I should get like ad blocker. I don't want to sponsor these people. I'm gonna get paid for this stuff. Come on now. Metal Kingdom, BABYMETAL number 1. Take that, Metallica. Metallica's squeezed between Metal Kingdom and Divine Attack, and then Monochrome. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Man, BABYMETAL just has the charts. 1, 3, and 4. And then Hanabi? Man. Where's Love Bites? Where's Love Bites now? All the way down here in 16th. I mean, that's not bad. You're on the chart, but, you know. I mean, Hanabi has staying power. Is that the Pardon Me I Have to Go? Man, that song is staying power. Look at that. What's interesting about this is there was a period where BABYMETAL was down for a bit. Not completely down, but we're like Love Bites was like number 1 and then number 2 and number 3. So it does fluctuate. It does. It may fluctuate even tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, Enduring Gray's on there too. Just noticed that now. But Cage. I know that song. That's not a new song. That's an older song. I think I had that album before. That's the song I'm thinking of anyway. Is that the one with the wild music video? Wait, that's a lot of Duran Gray songs. Which Duran Gray song do you mean when you say wild music video? The one with the leather bondage look. That might be several of them. Anyway. So yeah. This was cool though. I like this. BABYMETAL Metal Kingdom number 1. You take that, BABYMETAL haters. I didn't even say that to the BABYMETAL fans. Some of the BABYMETAL fans are like so quick to dismiss to be like, oh, it's not even metal. Where are the guitars? Like, I can't even hear it. Where's the metal at? It's like, dude, like you don't hear the war drums? You don't hear the dark synth? You don't hear the guitars beneath that? You don't hear it? It's there, man. Sure, it's not as pronounced as, let's say, Divine Attack, which is metal on surface. I mean, it's direct. But maybe as some previous songs, you know, especially things on Metal Galaxy or Metal Resistance or even the first album. But I mean, I thought you guys like Sue. I thought you guys like that. I mean, it's Metal Kingdom is a great song for building up an atmosphere. It does that well. Man, it is a great starting song for a track. And it opens up for Divine Attack. Ooh, you go from that, from Metal Kingdom to Divine Attack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. A quick shifting gears. Very quick shifting gears there. Okay. So yeah, that's how BABYMETAL stacks up against Metallica. They're number 1, Metallica number 2. Let's see how long they get a hold of that, though. We'll see. I mean, honestly, I try to give Metallica's Screaming song a chance. Look, the message of the song is cool. It's important. It just, a lot of later Metallica songs, it takes a while for it to find its groove, I think. Megadeth is much better at getting thrash licks to kind of lead into one another. Metallica lately, it's like they have a cool riff, and then you have a change up that it does. There's no there's no blend to it. There's no transition from one cool riff to the next. It's just all of a sudden. It's like, okay, are you just playing riffs that you just? I mean, do you have like a chop suey of riffs over here? If you want to know what I'm talking about, just listen to it. And we'll listen to later Megadeth, and you'll see it. But maybe, I'm biased. I'm more of a Megadeth fan than a Metallica fan, but I like Metallica at the same time. Anyway, with that said, let's take a look at something else here. Now, I put out a vote the other day. About who. Let's take a look here. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. I'll pull it up here, so I remember the question I asked. So I put out there. The question was, I asked my channel, I asked my community, what is your favorite out of these 3 Love Bites albums? And it's the albums. Okay, you have Awakening from Abyss, Clockwork, Immortality, and the Electric Pentagram. And I was not surprised, actually, by these results at all. You want me to lie and say I was surprised? No, I was not surprised. It actually goes in the way that even these albums were received in the charts, based on the charts, I should say. What I'm saying here is nobody likes Electric Pentagram. No, I'm just joking. No. Awaken from the Abyss was 12%. Clockwork Immortality was 34%. And then Love Bites Electric Pentagram was 54%. The majority of the voters liked that. Now, in the comments section, I will say it was kind of interesting. They're very vocal. Some Dark Fox Metal said he liked Awakening from Abyss, where his favorite songs are on. Hammer of Wrath. And Hammer of Wrath is an amazing song right there. Awakening from the Abyss. I want to say From the Abyss, but Awakening from Abyss. It does have some really good songs. You got the Hammer of Wrath. You got Warning Shot. You got Shadowmaker. Scream for Me. The Apocalypse. Bravehearted. Edge of the World. It is a solid album. It has some really good songs. Liar. That's some really good songs on Awakening from Abyss. It's not a bad album. It's really not. Then you got Clockwork Immortality. Once again, has some really good songs. Mastermind 01, MDO, Rising. Oh, man. Rising is like Clockwork Immortality's Shadowmaker. In that it's power metal, but totally different, though. Totally different. If anything, Rising is like Glory to the World before Glory to the World. Or Glory to the World, I should say. Rising is great, man. The first time I've heard that song, I was like, oh man, I was won. I was won over. I was like, who are these goddesses? This song is so good. Addicted is a good song. There's one thing that kind of, every time I listen to Addicted, the acoustic guitar in the beginning, it has like this inflamed sort of melody. Kind of reminds me of something from Horricle. I want to say either I think Dialogue with the Stars is this, but they have an acoustic version of that. Or wait, I think on that album or somewhere around connected, there's like a love, In Flames, what is it called? A melody or whatever, where it's just kind of it's like various riffs from the album or something, but just acoustic. Anyway, what I'm saying is it has an In Flames sound to it, which is not bad. I'm not saying anything other than I like the style of it, and that's what it kind of reminds me of. It kind of takes me there. But the thing that kind of strikes me odd with that song, strikes me odd, is that the acoustic playing, and then when the metal comes in, when the guitars come in, it's like the melody, you can kind of hear it, but you have to be looking for it. It kind of changes. But then that same melody she was playing, Miyako was playing in the beginning, comes in when the solo, you definitely pronounce when the solo comes in. So I was just saying there, it's just kind of interesting. You know, if you're like used to like other thrash bands like Metallica or let's say Testament, where the acoustic that you hear in the beginning, it's the same melody but just metal later on. That's not what you get, you know. That's kind of what I was expecting, but it's pretty good. Addicted is not my favorite song on that album though. Rising is really good. Mastermind 01, MDO, Journey to the Other Side. Oh man, these are good songs, great songs. Man. Anyway, good album. But it seems like everyone's favorite, at least the majority anyway, was the one with Holy War and Thunder Vengeance. Today is the day. That'd be Electric Pentagram. Fantastic album. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Awaken from Abyss is great. But I do have to agree, Electric Pentagram is in some ways better. But then again, that's all subjective, right? It depends on what songs you really like. I mean, Set the World on Fire. Oh man, that's so good. Oh, Set the World on Fire. And if you like hard rock, you got Dancing with the Devil, and you got is there another one? Dancing with the Devil. I thought there was another one that had the Unbroken. The Unbroken. They have a different sort of sound for Love Bites. I mean, they do that sort of thing every now and then. But then you have a Frozen Serenade and the Swan Song. Those are good. Those are really good. Great album altogether. Either way, no matter what you voted on, we all win because it's all Love Bites albums and they're all really good. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting there. Now, one other thing we need to talk about here is NEMOPHILA. Apparently, we've been pronouncing this wrong for a good while. Let me get this here. Let me find. Okay.
NEMOPHILA.
So I saw this video. It's like, this is how you pronounce NEMOPHILA. Okay, so let's learn how to pronounce NEMOPHILA. It's not NEMOPHILA. Now, let me say something. As far as pronouncing NEMOPHILA, I've made the same mistake that a lot of people make, and I said NEMOPHILIA. I don't know why that is, because there's no IA at the end. Okay? It's not NEMOPHILIA. It's not some fetish, okay? It's not a fetish for flowers. Maybe that could be a thing. NEMOPHILIA could exist. You understand that, right? But that's not the name of the band, though. That's not the name of the band. That's not even how you pronounce that. Doesn't make any sense. So, have we been pronouncing it right, though, when you say NEMOPHILA? Is that the correct way? We're going to find out. Ready?
NEMOPHILA. NEMOPHILIA. NEMOPHILA. Well, we'll see how we pronounce this.
This video is about NEMOPHILA. Sorry for my English.
NEMOPHILA!
So I guess the farts are to indicate that's not how you're supposed to pronounce it. Wait. Because even she pronounced it wrong, I guess. Okay, wait.
Philia.
So I definitely know it's not NEMOPHILA.
NEMOPHILA.
We're not talking about Finding Nemo over here.
Well, we'll see how we pronounce this.
This video is about NEMOPHILA.
But even that announcer was like, this video is about NEMOPHILA. Did it say philia? Let's go back.
NEMOPHILA. Sorry.
No, it's phila. NEMOPHILA. Okay. I think it's NEMOPHILA. Is it NEMOPHILA or NEMOPHILA?
For my English.
NEMOPHILA!
She says NEMOPHILA as well. You know what? That chick is from the Show Y'all band too. Hey, I think is that not the correct way? Oh no, we've been pronouncing it wrong. How do you pronounce it? We're gonna skip this because that's a clip from a TV show. We're gonna skip all that. Okay, wait. Here we go. I think we're gonna get the correct way to pronounce it. Wait, can you slow that down? Let's cut the background music. Wait. How do we pronounce this? How are we supposed to pronounce NEMOPHILA? Maybe we should trust the actual band members for knowing how to pronounce it properly. Well, okay.
Again.
NEMOPHILA? Wait, let's back that up.
Again.
NEMOPHILA. We've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. It's actually NEMOPHILA.
Again.
I think that's what's going on there. NEMOPHILA. Okay, let's see. Saki says it. Oh, she said it. NEMOPHILA.
Again.
NEMOPHILA. Although maybe she just says NEMOPHILA, and it's hard to say the L's because it is hard to say the L's. It's not a stereotype. It's not a thing that's just made up. Sometimes the L's come off as R's because they do at times because it's difficult. It's difficult when you speak Japanese growing up for you to just switch and just start pronouncing the R's and L's and L's, okay? It just is. What I'm saying is there's some people, some fans that will say, oh, you got to pronounce it the correct way. Pronounce it how the band pronounced it. But it's like, well, the band members pronounce it? Like NEMOPHILA? I mean, like, I say just pronounce it like NEMOPHILA. Like, pronounce it the best way you can. Definitely don't do NEMOPHILA, okay? That's like, if you say NEMOPHILA, you're brand new to the band, okay? If you say, oh, man, I checked out this band, it's called NEMOPHILA. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not philia, but hope you might want to take a look at the name again. It doesn't end with an IA. Yeah. Okay, you're good. All right. But if those that say NEMOPHILA versus NEMOPHILA or whatever, come on. I mean, and those that say NEMOPHILA, is it Nemo? Are we finding Nemo over here? Is that what we're doing? I mean, how do you pronounce this? What is the dictionary way of pronouncing NEMOPHILA? How about we do that? Because you'd be like, well, the band members dictate how it's pronounced. Well, there's this thing called a dictionary. I mean, not really. That's not how it goes. That's not how language goes. Okay. All right, I hate to be that guy. I like the band and all, but some people would be like, "Oh, what if the band want us pronounced a certain way?" That's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Let's see, NEMOPHILA. Okay, let's see how it's pronounced. Let's see. What gave me a try to pronounce it thing? Let's see. NEMOPHILA. NEMOPHILA. I mean, that's how you pronounce it. It's not. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right there. Let's take a look at, because maybe I'm wrong. I'll gladly stand our sit corrected here. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Ready? This is where we're at. How do you pronounce this band? How do you pronounce this?
NEMOPHILA.
I guess it is pronounced NEMOPHILA. NEMOPHILA. It is NEMOPHILA. I just say that's weird. But NEMOPHILA. So even I was wrong. It's NEMOPHILA. Looks like even the band is wrong. It's NEMOPHILA.
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 Maybe that was how they're pronouncing it. Let's go back. This band can't be wrong. Over that right here. Even they said nah. NEMOPHILA. Yeah, that's what they was saying there, Andrew, is that the R's and L's, they become interchanged sometimes. Oh, I found this funny. I saw people that posted this talking about this. I was like, okay, that's cute. But it looked like some people got defensive about it. Like, oh, maybe we should just let the band just show how you pronounce it. It's like, okay. Well, I mean, I think what they're going up against is people who pronounce it like NEMOPHILA, who like don't even know how it's spelled. Like for example, me. I made that mistake. A lot of dumb Americans made that mistake because because a lot of us have like a 4th or 5th grade education, even though we graduated high school. Okay. So when I see the word, the first thing I thought was NEMOPHILA, which was incorrect. So anyway. So yeah, this is a quick stream here tonight, dude. I was chilling, talking about baby metal, talking about Love Bites a little bit, talking about NEMOPHILA, how to pronounce the word. How do you pronounce this? By the way, NEMOPHILA is still, I think they're wrapped up on their tour, right? They're just about, should be wrapping up pretty soon. They're doing a great job. They're doing fantastic. Obviously killing it. They're doing amazing. I know you guys are waiting for them to come to the States or go to Europe. You know, they will show. There is another topic, but I might save that for a video for next week. I'll say this week I've done a lot of reactions of the warning, so there is got to be a lot of that. So if you don't really like the warning, a lot of the videos you see this week may not really be your thing. But I will stream on Wednesday as well. And that one I'll do some reactions of other bands. I'll look into I might see if there's something I missed from Hanabi, because I'm sure there is. I'll look at some bands. I'll take a band that I'll have some fun with it. I'll take a little bit of what I know, if they have some new stuff, and I'll react to it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, Andrew, and you take it easy, man.